Alright, just give me one moment. Alright. Oh. Don't blow into the mic. Here, give me a second. That should be better. All right. Okay. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. But I love the series. It's so good. Give me a second. It's peaking. Alright, that should be a lot better. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's your funeral. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. And Shara's gone. Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Dad? I'm not saying Daddy, I'm sorry. That's so weird. You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope, still fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though. I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? Really pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyways, Dad, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come and have a look? What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kinda dead if you ask me. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed. So if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks the same age as me. It's the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you, come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who's this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he, is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mommy? Where have you been picking up on these kinds of words? No doubt from Charizard, I assumed. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me in trouble one of these days with all of her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble abode. You'll be safe here, so please try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea where you're getting yourself involved in? Hey. Oh. Damn, girl. You sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. Just who you're supposed to be. I'm Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try to change the sub. Oh, poor guy. Quit yelling. Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that's just going to make things worse. Do I hear you yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know? That thing that people call you. I told you mine already. So don't you think it would be unfair and impolite? Don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? Give me one moment. Alright. Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide now would only serve your, determination. Fine. My name is... Your name is, boy? Ooh. How you doing, Bia? Man, I'm such a nerd for this kinds of stuff. Oh my gosh. Mm. Oh, it's so bright in here. Ah. Slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Huh. I guess that's a no. Well, I'd better get myself ready for the day then. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Oh, good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. No, I was already up when I heard you started to play. Can't believe how awake you are. Though, even the roosters still have bags in their eyes. Not that I mind. What's with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman? What's with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber? What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How wrong are you, Joshua? You may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate of you. It's really a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What do you call it again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. Probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel really drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I believe that's when I stopped fighting beetles in the hallway. I'll believe that when I stop fighting beetles in the hallway. Hey Estelle, Joshua! Morning, Dad. Morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't you both hurry down before it gets cold? Okay. On my way. Thanks for the grab, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? It's like people say, kids who don't eat and sleep a lot, people who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you eat enough, and don't forget to pour your energy into your work, too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guilds today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can't only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just watch and you'll see I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later today, remember? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training. Don't you remember Shar saying that we failed? If we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of homework. Crap. Totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage it somehow or another. Honestly, I don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve? What? A sieve? Okay. Ugh, Papa's sad. Ew, don't say that, Caius. How could any of my children end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Ha! You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear you two act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Char is going to be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy she gets when somebody keeps her waiting. Before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat. How about Rouen-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think it's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. Alright, you're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I can get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of Liberal News from the General Goods store. 500 Mira. If there's anything left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Alright. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Hard work and get Charizard my regards. Alright, we finally have control. Thank God. Oh my goodness. Oh, shit. Give me a second. There's a weird, like, there's a line in my screen. Let me see if I can get that fixed real quick. Oh, this is terrible. I know what's wrong too. I probably just have to fix the resolution. Because I'm playing it on for my TV. So that would be... Yep, we've already heard that. Nope, my computer does not like that. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. So that's not it either. Alright, it's legit unplayable with that. Why? That's weird. Oh no, now it's better. Alright, what's the controls anyway? Fuck. Alright, well, I guess I can actually... It didn't change anything, so I guess I'm just gonna have that fucking line. It's not a line, it's like a weird texture glitch. Not a texture glitch, but you guys can't see it, but I can. It's weird. No quartz for either of them. Well, he has a time quartz. That's right. Alright. Looks like we made it in good time. Not too early or too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. Never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place. So I don't know if you'd expect to get away with any less effort. But yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make through the last hazing from Shara. You look ready to me. Let's go meet Shara at the Bracers Guild over there then. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like any new Stregas? Unbelievable. You actually have forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're actually supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad. Oh yeah, of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you're after the issue of the Liberal News, though, latest issue of the Liberal News, should have them around noon. Oh, that's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. Wait, there we go. It's right here. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Ina. Good morning. Is Shara here already? Yep, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll be finally recognized as member of the Bracers Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. Alright. Let's head upstairs then. The Star and the Hanged Man, the Hermit and Magician, and the last of all, inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. Oh, sorry. I'm ready to get the show on the road and become myself a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I think I can make myself every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirit attitudes hold up. I hope you're ready. Feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble at your ears like it usually does. Wah! Joshua! Shara's picking on me! Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle hates studying and rarely does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an ornament with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now to accept hope for the best. Hold on a second, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I've described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to... Oh, shit. Your face was really intent. Oh, this. I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's a surprise. That's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think that it's time that we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function efficiently. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah. See, I know most about this, about Orb-Mint bracers and the whole kingdom and all that. Might as well just go through it for, fucking stream's sake. About Orb-Mints. Orb-Mints are mechanical devices that operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or process septum installed. Although it's been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technology form is commonly known as the orbital revolution. See, I love like stuff in games like this because they just they just build and build on this stuff, and it's so fun. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crimes, finding lost objects or items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manage the affairs of bracers in each region. The Liberal Kingdom, the Kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zemarian continent, and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septum on the continent, and is known for its high level of technology used to develop it. Orb-Mint technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence, such as it's contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when it was invaded by the Erebonian Empire. Ooh, sorry guys. It was the use of orbital-powered airship that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace. That's all. Let's see. So it's got a mountain of stuff to do today. I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed up things now and move into the practical portion of your training. Huh? Char? How is today practical training any different? Ah, fuck! I did it again. Since it's practical, that means you'll be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have you both run through everything as if it was a real bracer job. So, what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at the desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time, you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your tasks. I'll make sure, fuck, I did it again! Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit around another day with my tush parked at the desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Alright, okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Alright, let's have it. Before that, there's something we need to give you, both of you. Aina, are you ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Receive Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook serves as the official way to record the status of your current job. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and where these kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant things may seem, always write it down. Understood? Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh, please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there was two. Keep an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make it out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then. Look over by the door, you see the bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go check the job description posted there. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Okay, good shit. This training involves searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. All right. Okay. Got books and items. Be assessed by configuring a brace's book shortcut. Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions of a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there's an urgent task which needs immediate attention, also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Sure, there's a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than someone with a half-hearted attitude. I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Is that so? Had to change of heart, have you? You betcha. Well, before that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken the time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Here's where you'll learn how to use an orbital. At Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbment and synthesize support quartz in order to use orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects, and if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracelet business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has a long-standing relationship with these orbital factories. Anyways, this is as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking it from here. No problem, leave everything to me. Oh shit. Did I skip that by accident? Fuck. Oh shit. Be right back. Alright. Orbments. Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation and various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbments. However, the ones that we'll be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the user's personal aptitude, the structures for the devices are also differ for each owner. Put it simply, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install slots, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots may be open to an orbital factory like this. It will take a fair amount of Sepith too. EP, which is needed for magic, is also a magic increasing according. Okay, so a lot of this stuff, can be explained just by orbital arts, all that kinds of stuff. I'll be telling you guys here in a second. It looks like Mr. Milders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some Sepith. Alright, with that amount, you should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now I want you to begin by first making the elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be time elemental quartz. Normally at the shop, you'd be able to exchange Sepith for Mira, but this is for this training, you will not be able to use this service. Alright, so we'll go ahead and... Oh, what's that? Oh, that's my Braces notebook? That's cool. It has all my towns, my pay. Oh, that's cool. Then it has the jobs and stuff for Roland. Okay. That's when I go in, guys. A good work so far. If you need to use the Orbital Factory, give Freddy a holler over there. Okay, so we'll go over here. We'll talk to Freddy over here. Modify and trade. So this is time magic. Oh, here, I should go back and we'll do this. Go to Orbment. So these are our sealed slots. Estelle can use any type of quartz. These are the types of quartz. You can use time, anything. Joshua can only use time quartz, so that's gonna be stuff that involves like speed and that like that. I like to put a lot of attack stuff and a lot of HP on Estelle, and a lot of evade, attack, or yeah, an evade and attack on Joshua, because I like to make him kind of like a little assassin, a little ninja. It's fun to play like that. But we'll go ahead and get an attack quartz, and we'll go ahead and get an action quartz for Joshua. And see, this is how we'll be able to unlock different slots too. So we need a certain Sepith to unlock these slots. So I don't think I have enough for either to get a new slot actually. Yeah, I have to have at least 30. So we'll go ahead and just go back. We'll ornament, time quartz, action, go to Estelle, all quartz, attack. Because she's going to be doing a whole bunch of meaty attacks. She has a whole bunch of spin and what's it called? AoE attacks, and it's gonna benefit us for that. So let's go ahead and talk to Shara then. We're all done. Alright, it looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install the quartz into your ornament so you can both use recovery and an attack art. So I think she's asking us to... Wait, what? What are you asking of me? Onto your ornament so you can use... So we need to... Oh, I think I got the wrong one again. I think it's Alright, yeah, I did need the heal then. I didn't have the recovery. If you balance your arts between each other like you've done here, it'll make Notebook launches much easier. Additionally, your Bracer's Notebook may contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz chart in your Bracer's Notebooks and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your ornament. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP is which consumed by each art can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea for open them all early on. I want you to use this Sepith and open a slot for each of your ornaments. Go ahead and decide which of your slots going to open. So that's what's up. So we'll get Estelle. Well, that's fine because I want Estelle to have We'll go ahead and give it the attack. Alright, you managed to open one of your orbment slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to any particular element, you're free to install any type of quartz you'd like. That concludes the training in the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you both been waiting for, the qualification test. Hell yeah. Pardon? Did you just say test? You honestly can't tell me you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear the future of sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracers Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for. How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Oh, poor Estelle. Joshua, help me! Miss Medlars, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it. Good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this. All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood? What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Kai's drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you fuck. I'm pretty sure the job listed mentioned that you'd be searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ring any bells yet? Oh, what a relief. Oh, divine Adios. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you're acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All the horrible days stuck in the classroom are starting to feel like a grand memory indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. Oh shit. Okay, I have to fix something. This is supposed to be a test, so how about both of you try to at least look anxious, a little anxious. Just so you know, if you don't happen to flunk a test, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine what kind of homework I have in store for both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this is the test. This test will be will be a search conducted in Roland sewers. The objective is to retrieve something from the sewers. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so don't even worry about getting lost either. However, there's a real living, breathing monster. There are real living, breathing monsters down there. So if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. We've received Tier Bomb, Monster's Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster's Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of the battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've got a real head on your shoulders, Joshua. It's pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then. Let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Alright, so this is the monster guide for roulette. That's cool. Okay. Let's try to actually, like, get all these, too. That would be fun. That would be a fun thing. But I'm making it a goal to do all the, side quests and stuff as well. Alright, so I will be back. I do have to go to the bathroom. I am sorry, guys. Alright, I'm very sorry about that. Already now. So, we don't have nothing, huh? At all. Yeah, I love his swords. Alright. So she gave us some tear bombs, so that's gonna help. Because, even though I do have healing for Estelle, there appears to be a recovery point set up there. Let's use it if our HP and EP get low before engaging into any further battles. Excuse me. So these are like little charging stations. Very useful. Sounds like a plan to me. So we rest. Let's go ahead and save while we're here as well. Always save. Alright. Monster at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Oh, the music. Alright. It starts, it indicates who attacks first. So this is right here. It kind of like Final Fantasy X. It starts from the top and moves down. Ooh. Yes. So can I move? Ooh, yeah. So I originally played this on the PSP, and let me tell you, this is so much better. I just bought this tonight, and oh my goodness. To attack an enemy, it may also use it to move. If you are using a mouse, click an empty location. Okay, yeah. I know all this. Oh, shit. There we go. So yeah, attacks have range. If you do want to attack, you do have to go into the range of your opponent. So like, right here, I could attack. Oh, where is it? Right there? Oh yeah, you can. You can change the rotation of battle. So I can go right here, walk right there. Oh, see, I fucked up. You have to click on the enemy. Let's do it again. There we go. So, there's two things. There's arts and there's craft. Arts use EP and craft use CP. You gain craft by doing various actions throughout battle. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm pretty sure it's either attacking. And we'll go ahead and move with Joshua as well. And see, because Joshua has the quartz on him, she could have attacked actually. I messed that up. We'll go ahead and attack with Joshua. And then go ahead and finish up with Estelle right here. And there we go. So we gain experience and Sepith every time we clear a battle, which is nice. And so the Sepith grind is going to get real later on. But you know what? So be it. I don't know if I'm going to grind off stream or while streaming, but we'll see. Depending on enemies, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Well, this is pretty much telling us that, especially against like flying enemies and stuff, it's better off to use arts. Arts are effective against foes that are difficult to hit with weapons, or those on which physical attacks have little effect. It takes time before arts can be casted, and also EP will be consumed. All arts have an element. Determine by the element the most effective on your foe and use it. So that's why we got, I think it's fire these guys are weak to. Oh no. So right there, on the top left, there's a little indicator right here. You see them. The 100% means that they're neutral to everything. So no matter what magic I throw at them, Estelle's going to be put at the bottom because it takes time to charge. And so he has an art as well. He has Soul Blur and Clock Up. Clock Up speeds up the flow of time. Soul Blur emits a space-time shaking pulse. So let's go ahead and use that on the other enemy. One after another. Okay, that move's really cool. Alright, give me 1 second. I have to look up something. So Alt. So if I press Alt, it should have a speed up. That's what I was looking for. I'm sorry. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. I was just explaining crafts. They gave out by dealing out or receiving damage in battle. There we go. So yeah, if I press Alt, yeah, look at that. Speed up. Oh yeah. I love this. Go ahead and attack. So here's she has morale, increases strength, and pummel. Since we don't have enough to use pummel yet, that's 20. That's her special craft, so she needs her CP all the way up. We'll just go ahead and attack you. Because either way, you're going out. So it's very simple at first, but these battles get really fun. Very fun.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, this turbo mode, oh my goodness. Guys. Or we can just go ahead and run back over here. Turbo mode, the health too. The resting. There we go. What a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick. For just about any enemy. Catch is, our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. What I was just saying. I love the battle music for this game. It's so good. We'll go ahead. Oh! So there we go. We have an S break. So we can either press it, right? And we get set up, and we'll use it on them. Go ahead and pummel. Because I have Joshua over here. He'll get his next. He can go ahead and defeat him. You want to go ahead? We'll go ahead and just check his out as well. So cool, Joshua. So cool. And there we go. Easy stuff. We already got this. Let's go ahead and check over here. Oh, there's a gate. Appears to be locked. Oh, okay. That's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Since they've got a little breathing room at least, let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get our mileage out of our actions. Yep. Pretty much telling us that we can actually, yeah. So, depending on, these icons indicate bonus allotted in the order battle. If the bonus, here, give me a second. Alright, well, my wife got a box. Alright, these icons indicate where the bonuses and battles will be. So what So yeah, Sephiroth up. There's also other stuff that could actually happen. So right now she just got 10 HP. She just got healed. We can actually we'll go back with Joshua on Joshua's turn and actually oh no, see we used all our CP. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, wrong one, see? No trouble. Soul Blur. We'll go ahead and use it, I think. I'm surprised he didn't move. Oh, see, ulting. Go ahead and use Soul Blur one more time. Because he's fast. He can use him pretty quick. There we go. Alright, now we'll go ahead and start attacking with him now. Estelle. Yeah, they actually get a lot more useful craft abilities later on in the game. Ooh, we can actually attack him. There we go. Nope, I still can't walk that far. That's what's going to be beneficial for her, having a couple of movement warts on her. The game is so much better on PC. Goes a lot more smoother, that's for damn sure. Alright, we can actually finally get this chest. Let's go down here real quick and see what's up. Oh, nothing. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, let's ult this. Let's go ahead and see what's in the chest. 2 small boxes. That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but 2 is kind of interesting too. I wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission was to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside the boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's just what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teeny weeny peek, right? If you like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for both of us. If this was a real job and the contents of the boxes would belong to the client, and as long as we were, as long as they were nothing illegal, we could have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we have to focus on getting out of here. Alright. See, that's one. Their relationship in this game is actually really nice. I like that. It's cute. They have that brother and sister love, but deep down inside, they know that they want to fuck each other. I'm gonna say it. But honestly, there's a lot more to Joshua than meets the eye, that's for sure. And so we went ahead and got some monsters in our... Oh, whoa, that's 2 different kinds? Oh, no. Huh. Dirty Red, Dirty Rat, Mothbusters. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. Oh, hi, Swinreese. Oh, my dog's here. She wants to say hi. Hi, guys. Yeah, hi, guys. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, you need to get down. You get down. Good girl. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You really think that you didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now. Let's get back to work. You two still have things left to do. Seriously? But did you say that we passed the test? You still have to learn how to report the results. I'm aware that you both are tired and there's no time to skirt your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it's your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting on how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as bracers. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you'll be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? So when you hear something, so my wife just showed me a funny picture from Promised Neverland, and you want to hear something funny, Cameron? The second season is trash. They soul-eatered it. Yep, they fucking soul-eatered it. It's original. It's fucking anime original. You have to go to the manga to actually see the real story from the creator. Doesn't that suck? You still haven't read all Soul Eater either. We have to. We have to get it. We have to finish that. But yeah, that sucks, guys. That really fucking blows. Like, damn. Just where do you think you're going? Oh shit. Sorry, Shara. A report. There we go. We got paid. There we go. Junior Bracer 9. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or a decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You also accumulate points which you know as BP, Bracer Points. Bracer Points is that indicate Sorry, my girlfriend farted. So, I have to pee anyway. Give me a second. Alright, there we go. So when these points exceed a certain value, you will receive an advance in rank as bracers and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of junior bracers start at 9 and go all the way to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of mirror and BP you receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebooks, so please have a look sometime later on. Well, all that's left to do is now finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Ina, and sorry for about putting more work on your plate than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Shara, it'll evolve a whip. Alright, let me say it again. Good work, you two. Now I'm officially completing the entire training course. From now on, you'll be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then, Charizard holds out 2 small boxes. Aren't those the boxes? In answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during today's training. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, so let's have a look. Receive Junior Bracer Emblems. This crest is... So does this mean we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed Junior Bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome to the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization has only now begun to sink. Come now, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world. We did it. I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebration, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. We've been spending a lot of extra hours working with us. You've been spending a lot of hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of the Bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father Cassius trained me. That's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide the new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyways, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Charizard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing God knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers. Right. Alright. Well, I do remember that we need to go... Oh. Hurry up, come on. Wait for me, Luke. Oh, it's you two. Oh, great. It's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're heading? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know that there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer wannabe. Oh, huh. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberal than the milk that comes from the Prazel farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we are qualified to become real bracers. You're hearing that? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers. More like bracers than training, really. Don't you think you'd be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle? Now on a pony on that. Now on a pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck, cynical brat you call a friend. This is unfair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting past the likes of you, Estelle? What the likes of Estelle? What's the like of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people are allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. I don't know how to put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke. He's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, don't you think Luke meant what do you think Luke meant by when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. It's not really what I meant by curious. Go ahead and talk to this guy. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers? That we did. Maybe I should have you start by calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. Ugh. By the way, Mr. Renan, did the Liberal news come in yet? Yeah, it came in a little afternoon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever, I'll take a copy then. Comes to 100 Mira, please. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? Sure does. The Liberal News is has an excellent reporter and a camera woman who does a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to be running story. They even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of stating congratulations. It's a free sample item I received from my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. What's this supposed to be for? There's a bunch of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, this is gonna cut. It's gonna cut pretty deep into your wallets. There's a recipe book that comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write it down. Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Receive the maple cookie. Well, I've made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. Ate the maple cookie. Learn the maple cookie. Okay. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's that simple. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food comes across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not like I don't like cooking at all. It's just that I've never seemed to get any better. I'm sure to love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You always seem to know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Roden. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. So, yeah, we now have, I think it's right here, a recipe book. So we go ahead, we can get so much different stuff. So this gives us HP. Later on in the game, we'll get recipes that's gonna do a whole bunch of wonders for us. So we go to cooking right here. It explains everything, whether even where purchased, can be used, can be learned by eating, can be bought at the store, a recipe list on how and require the food and effects. So if we go right here, really made aromatic cookies, it's great for snacks. So we don't have nothing. So how about we go ahead, well, what's our health like? So 60 is about what we get. Whoa, we get 200 from a tier bomb. Damn. How about we go into back into the Bracer Guild? See, that's what I have to get used to, is right there, that fucking no current jobs. What I want to do is see if we can go fuck with those kids. So pretty much every store you can go ahead and convert, sorry. Wow. You can convert your Sepith into, Mira, which is really nice, because there's sometimes, especially during early game, where Space and Mirage Sepith you don't really have anything to do with. Sorry about that. Especially if you go to the factory right here, the Orbital Factory. We'll go ahead and talk to Freddy over here. Whoa. But yeah, just go into the quartz and stuff. I mean, we have some space stuff like EP Cut. EP Cut's very nice for both Joshua and Estelle, actually. And Dexterity. This stuff is very useful for Joshua. Actually, for Estelle too, because of the EP. God damn it, guys! I have to pee again. Sorry, I'm actually like drinking beer at the time. got some Corona, so make. Alright. Sorry about that. So yeah, what I was saying about all this kind of stuff is any shop can transfer Sephith from Mira. So I can just go ahead and convert anything. But yeah, they were saying that we need to go back to our... Oh, Joshua, I'm glad I found you too. Oh, hi, Ina. Something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. Now, we've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having some sort of a bunch of documents. What's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we just saw them not long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni and Luke that Luke and Pat ran to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Rolette. You mean the Tower of Esmelis? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Charizard is out on other bracer business. So I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Josh and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. You two are only just qualified as junior bracers today. With all due respects, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request of the Bracer Guild, as I ask you that you lose no time in bringing the boys back to safety. Roger that. Understood. The Melis Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get to the Malga Trail through the Roland Northwestern Gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you two know where to find me. It's our first real job. Come on, Joshua. We don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. So let's go ahead and go into here real quick. Oh there, Estelle and Joshua. Good afternoon, Mr. Elger. Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, last day of training. Yeah, I'm on your test. I mean, you should have expected anything from the Caius kids. But we're still bracers in training. I see, but well. Ooh. I knew you were going to have to give up a part-time job here sooner or later. Yes, I'm really sorry about that. Don't sweat it. I knew it would happen eventually when I hired you on. It's a shame though. There's hardly anyone out there as good an eye for weapons as you. But there's only a path you've chosen. So get out there and show us what you're made of. Alright, let's shop. We'll buy. Because we have some Mira. So unfortunately, stuff is actually pretty expensive in this game. So that's why converting Mira is actually very useful. So actually, we'll go ahead and do away with all of our Sepith. Not Mira, but do with all our Sepith right now. Just so we can go ahead and buy ourselves some upgrades, because we're actually going to need them here. There we go, we have 2,000. Good stuff. So we'll go ahead and get... So she has 44 strength. Getting this will give us 48. But I'm not too worried about their arms right now. We'll go ahead and get them some defense upgrades though, because that's what we're gonna need. You see how Estelle's 19, Joshua's 19. We'll go ahead and equip them some armor vests. That's 1,600. Oh, yep. That's 1,600. And we can buy some boots, but the armor vest is actually enough right now. So let's go ahead and just watch. We can actually sell our leather vests. $100 each. And we're not going to need nothing. I don't like to sell those, but we'll go ahead and yeah, we can pick up just regular boots, I guess. That'll be fine. Because it's very important that you get some upgrades. Because if I remember correctly, we're about to get the snot beat out of us for a second. Oh, oops, sorry. It looks so much better from the PSP version. It's so gorgeous. There's some enemies. Let's go ahead and fight them. So I'm just looking for enemies. We do need to grind a little bit.
That's that. Let's move out.
Alright, good stuff.
Piece of cake.
But yeah, the beginning of this game is very just
Piece of cake.
automatic. That's for damn sure. We'll go ahead and go to the inn. There we go. Well, it looks like we can't rest here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and save. And that was fun. Had actually a very good time tonight. We'll go ahead and see if we can do some more tomorrow. You all have a wonderful night.